dine with kings and queens under chandeliers so bright. But I've sat
Ready, Rosie?
eating beans by the pale moonlight.
What's up, Danksters? Good morning, good morning. It is the It's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys. Make sure we're good on the mic. Oh, yeah. Good morning, guys. It is Weed Wednesday. Oh, man. And I'm hurting this morning, guys. You ever get dragging ass? Oh, man. I'm telling you. Arthritis is no one's friend, guys. Woke up a little stiff this morning. Supposed to be 115, 116 degrees out there today, guys. Joints are going to loosen up real quick. But you know what helps all that? We got some weed. That's right, guys. It is Weed Wednesday. We're going to talk a Mac 1 review. We got all sorts of crazy headlines to get into, guys. A THC Breathalyzer. The cops are rolling out. What the fuck is this thing? That's right. DUIs, man. They're a-coming. They're a-coming, guys. It's going to be a crazy thing. We're going to talk about that. Laws are changing a little bit. What about these riots down in L.A., man? How crazy is this shit? You got the Marines. You got everyone running out, dude, throwing rocks at cops. Holy moly, man. We're going to get into some of that. We got crazy headlines, guys. Weed's involved somehow in the LA riots. We're going to get involved. We're going to talk about it, guys. So buckle in, my friends. It is Weed Wednesday on the Wakey Bakey Morning Show, guys, from TheDailyDank Dot Com. That's right, guys. We go live in 2 minutes, guys. We got Wakey Bakey News. We got Today in History. We got Weed Wednesday, guys. We got the greatest show of all shows on 6/11 at 11:36 a.m. on the East Coast, guys. That's right. The greatest. Stick around, guys. Man, I'm trying to focus. I'm tired. Arthritis is killing me, guys. But we're going to get into it, guys. I think it's time for a St. I's energy shot. What do you guys think, man? Energy blast. I think it's time to get into one of these here in a minute. Get the wakey bakey going, guys. First toke of the day coming up. We go live in 2. Let's do this thing. Open carry, Larry. I know you're ready. Let's do this thing, guys. We go live in 2.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le moviese el ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra, perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo que
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing out there? It is the Wakey Bakey Morning Show this morning, guys. Hopefully everyone's doing good out there. It is Weed Wednesday. That is right. Let's check out these comments here. There we go. Got it all going. Steven, yo. Checking in from the south of the border where salsa's not from New York City. New York. Remember Paste Picani sauce? Those were some famous ads, man. Paste Picani sauce, not from New York City, guy. Who gets their salsa from New York City? I'm a Paste Picani guy. I'm gonna tell you right now, I like Paste Picani. I think it's the good stuff, guys. I'm not a hot, spicy guy, so Picani sauce is the way to go. I like it. A salsa. Oh man. Shit's going crazy out in the real world, man. You got these riots. You got everyone at each other's throats, man. Everyone has some kind of theory on everything. Jeez, man. Crazy. I'm interested with these riots to see protests, whatever you want to call them. See, fucking goddamn stupid fucking cord. See how long they actually last. You know, the federal government's not going to be like, okay, you guys demand it. We're going to leave. You were right. We were wrong. Sorry. That ain't going to happen. No way. And the vice versa ain't going to happen either. So, man, where does this thing come to a head? Because these are some people in LA, like that whole community. Everyone that protested, white, black, brown, green, whatever color you are. Those people who live in LA, man. I've been down to Boyle Heights. We did a show. We filmed School Pride down in Boyle Heights, and we had I called it a free pass. So down in Boyle Heights is a different fucking kind of place, man. If you've ever been down to LA and you've been down to Boyle Heights, I had a friend, my friend Jen. She was going to Biola University, and she was living down there. And I went in to pick her up. We went to a Halloween Horror Nights years ago, long ass time ago. I was working a movie, and we decided we were going to go. And I went down there, and I had met her through School Pride. But so when we were filming School Pride, I say we got a free pass, man. So you had a bunch of white guys walking around in a not white neighborhood at all. And we were able to shop at the vendors and stuff where you normally probably wouldn't have been. So one morning before work, even though they had Crafty, which is like free bagels and whatever, they have like they pay a caterer to come in. It's called Crafty. I went to McDonald's for some reason before I was going to work. I don't know, hey man, I'm leaving. And it was in Boyle Heights. And I go to order. It was me and two other guys, these two guys from Detroit. And we go in to order, and no one spoke English. It was like a total role reversal. No one spoke fucking English. And this is Boyle Heights, LA, America. They had to get a guy from the back who was a dishwasher. The only guy they had who spoke fucking English. and he had to come and take our order. A guy who never takes orders. It was like quite the role reversal, but man, that's how that neighborhood, that block is, man. And I say we got a free pass because we were filming the show. So I don't know, about 6 months later, we went to Halloween Horror Nights. So I go down there and I'm waiting in a parking lot. I showed up early or something, so I'm waiting, and I'm watching people go into this grocery store. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I am the only white guy in this whole fucking right now. It's a weird feeling, man. But again, role reversal. How many times have other people felt that same way? But yeah, so man, then they're dug in down in those neighborhoods. They're about community. They're about each other, man. They're not about the cops or anything like that. So when one person goes down in that community, man, they're gonna stand up for it. It's gonna hit a head, man. That's what I'm saying. And neither party think they're wrong. You know, oh, we've been here 13 years. We've never had any trouble. Why are you arresting us now? Well, you know what? An 8-year-old learned to drive at 8 years old, right? Been driving a car since he was 8 years old. Now he's 22. Never bothered getting a driver's license, never bothered getting insurance or anything. He's been driving since he's 8 years old. Who gives a shit, right? He finally gets pulled over, and the cops impound his car. They take him to jail. And he's like, what why? I've been driving since I was 8 years old. You guys have never pulled me over before. Well, no, 8 years old, man. I've been driving since I was 8. It's No, man, you're still breaking the law. No matter how long it's been, no matter what you did, you're still breaking the law. Agree with me, don't agree with me, whatever. I do agree that there needs to be a pathway to citizenship. But other than that, man, the law is the law. You break it, there's consequences. Done story. Whether you've been driving since you were 8 or not. You know what I mean? It's just, and other people have a job to do. Is it nice? No, it's not. But man, this thing's gonna come to a head. I know it, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. All right. My favorite thing is when the break the law and I say I didn't, and then they say I did nothing wrong. Oh man, oh man, get y'all guys fired up. What are they? I'm not sure what they really are protesting. They're protesting ice. They don't like ice. My favorite has been, and I guess like when you live in a bubble, everything like your world seems like it's in that bubble. And the rest of the world should live in that bubble too, but we don't. So they had these guys, women, men, everybody, from unions come out, California unions, LA unions. One was a janitorial union. And the dude was like fucking getting in a cop's face. I think he actually pushed the cop or pushed the fed. And they fucking slam him to the ground, mace him, cuff him up, throw him in there. And everyone, like all the union people, are like, oh no, that's David Herrera. He's an icon, David Herrera, whatever his name. I don't know if it's Herrera. I can't remember the fuck his name. Laporta is his name. Because I was saying we need the Laporta. David Laporta is his name. I shouldn't even know this fucking guy's name. He's a janitor. He's a fucking janitor union guy in California, nowhere else. So they arrest this dude for assault on a cop. And they take him in. And they're making a big deal. And the union, the janitors union of California, one of them comes out and they're like, we demand his release and we demand President Trump take his agents away. Who are you? We're the janitors union. Who are you? David LaHorta. Who are you? No, we're unions. We've been arrested for demonstrating for you. Who are you? We've never heard of you. We're not singling you out. We don't care. You're just people protesting. You're not the inside track. You're not these rebel rousers. You're not the fucking the change in the world. You're not the fucking, I don't know, you're not the fucking, You're the problem. You're not the cause. You're the cause. You're the problem. You're not the solution. I don't know, man. They live in this bubble where like they in the 70s they did protests or something. So now they think like it's the same, but it's not. And the talking points are not the same either. That drives me crazy. That some people, some of these politicians still treating it like it's 1988. Oh, who's going to pick your produce? Americans don't want those jobs. It's not about that anymore. It's not about who's working. It's about who's coming in. And if it was just the south of the border, that's one thing, man. Neighbors of Mexico, whatever. But man, you're talking Africans, Chinese, fucking Guatemala, like everything, fucking everywhere from the fucking people are walking from fucking China through the southern border, man. That needs to stop. Period. I don't care who the fuck you are. And those guys aren't out picking produce and cleaning toilets. Who knows where the fuck they went? They go, you know what I mean? They said something like 20 million immigrants flooded through the border during the last 4 years, man. 20 million. You telling me we even know where half those fucking people are? I don't think so. Anyway, guys, that's my rant for the morning. That's my rant. Oh man. Oh man. I actually Steven, I was talking to Steven. We are from the janitors union. We demand lemon pledge. Illegal is still illegal no matter the crime or how long. Yeah, exactly. Like you learn to drive at 8, it doesn't give you the right to. We were talking, man, Steven, and I told him for his comedy bit, he needs to include guys, do you remember so I guess it would be 80s, 70s, LA. A lot of people from the Midwest would like take a bus and they were gonna make it as a big actor down in LA. And they'd take the bus in the LA and they would get out. There'd be some sleazy dude. Hey, honey, you got anywhere to go? You need a ride? And then you know how the story goes from there, right? I don't know, mister. It seems like an awful big city. Oh, shucks. Um, so I was saying, there these people that were born and raised in America are taking these packages. There's these packages that the government's offering that they'll give you. I forget what it isn't a lot of money, a few grand, and you just deport yourself. I say, hey, we'll give you 3 grand. You go do your thing. Okay. And they're taking the money, they're taking their savings, and they're going back, man. But they don't speak Spanish. They don't know anyone there. And they're getting off the bus, and old Steven's sitting there. Hey, gringo. Hey, tourist. You look a little lost. You need a place to stay? Catching him right off the bus, looking all naive. Some 55-year-old big fat white guy. Hey, buddy, come here. I'm gonna go to Hollywood and be a big movie star. And she does. Yeah, that's man. You know what? There's so many stories like that, Lonnie, back in the day, man. Um, I'm telling you, that people don't even get fucking like they just disappear, man. And you got to think, so real quick, guys, we'll get into the show. I know we're going into dangerous waters. So I was actually venting the AI. Sometimes I do that. And I was trying to get it to explain to me the mindset of this, of both sides of this. One side, this is the law, this is what needs to happen. Other side, we've been here, the law shouldn't apply to us. You got two sides. So I was trying to get a voice of reason. Fuck the news, you can't fucking get fucking any kind of straight answer from the news these days. So me and AI were talking, and AI summed it up for me. It said that it's not that the laws that they can't wrap their mind around. It's the rug getting swept out from under them. And I get that, right? You lived in America fucking 20 years. You've raised fucking kids. Those kids are now young adults. You've kind of forgot. Maybe you're here illegally. And then bam, you get busted, man. Your buddy Your buddy you work with has a warrant and they come and get him. But guess what? They run your ID and they find out you're illegal too. So now you're going. I get that, man. Radical acceptance. That's not what you want. You've been there and it's like your whole world shifts in a moment. You don't have any answers and you're not looking for some jackass like me telling you like, no, every American goes through this when they get arrested. Bullshit. You don't get no special treatment. You don't need that, man. It's a scary moment. If you ever been arrested, you ever had a family member arrested for anything, it's a scary fucking moment, man. You want answers, and there are no answers. Rioting's not the way to go, but I kind of can get the mindset of that. And with that being said, man, it's always freaked me out. World War II, Vietnam, and these are just wars. That they weren't that long ago. And to think that there was a time in this world where you have a family and something happens, man, some kind of global emergency, some kind of war, some kind of tragedy, and all of a sudden you get separated, whether it's the Berlin Wall, Vietnam, Korea, whatever it may be, and you may never see your daughter again. You may never see your son again, your mom, your dad, whoever, grandma, because of these things. How crazy is that to think that that happened in the last 100 years, that people were literally separated and just never saw each other again? How fucking nuts is that with the internet, with the fucking satellites, with facial recognition, with all the fucking technology? And it's still happening. You know what, man? I'm not a fucking martyr. Illegal is illegal, period. But man, there's got to be a better way, because you think about it, it's still happening. 2025 in America, there are fucking cases of dad getting taken away, mom getting taken away, going to fucking El Salvador or whatever, and just never fucking being seen again. I know it's been months, but still, how fucking nuts is that, man? That shouldn't happen in 2025. No matter what, man. It shouldn't happen in 2025. You should know where your loved ones are. You should be able to contact your loved ones somehow, whether it's a collect call or whatever it is. That should be the standard. And I agree with that. That, man, I couldn't imagine. Having your kid ripped away from you and then just that's it. 40 years later, you might meet up somewhere. Like, how fucking nuts is that, man? And then 2025, man. Just crazy, man. And that's not even just immigration. That's fucking just world, man. Tsunamis, that kind of shit that they could happen, man. Crazy, man, crazy. So so I got a little understanding. I got a little love in my heart. Little bit, not much, man. Um, but you know what, man? A little compassion, not a lot. Rules are rules, laws are laws, but man, a little understanding and compassion goes a long way for everybody. And I think that's the problem with everything, man. A little love and compassion, a little understanding. Okay, I'm against fucking these ICE guys, but they're just doing their fucking job. Should I throw rocks at them? Probably not, because again, they're just doing their job. They're not fucking sitting at home being like, "Oh yeah, wait till we get to this factory, man. We're gonna rough them all up." That's not what I'm seeing. So I don't know, man. It's a different world. A little love, a little compassion. Take a beat. I need to learn that more than anybody. Let's take a beat before we react, guys. That's all. Just take a beat before we react. Oh man, I understand, but at the same time, why not do it the right way? Exactly. 100%. And again, you're putting yourself in this position. I'm just saying I do have a little compassion, because it would be a very difficult situation to go through. But you put yourself in that situation to go through, and I'm not saying that you don't need to go through it, because you're here, you're doing the things. But I'll be like, you know what? You shouldn't be separated from your kids totally. When you get arrested, fuck, man, that's a different subject. You fucking get separated. Everyone does. I don't give a fuck. But to be like, we don't know where the fuck he's at. We don't know, like El Salvador. That El Salvador prison, dude, you end up in that bust of that motherfucker. Oh, no. Oh, no. You seen that prison over there? Fuck that, man. Fuck that. No, no, no. Fucking A, man. All right, I got someone at my door. Every fucking goddamn morning, I get someone at my door. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me throw this on real quick, and we will do this thing, guys. All right. Where the hell is it at? We'll just do this one. All right, guys, give me a second. Here we go.
Dank Nation, are you ready?
Kicking back on the river, the heat so high in the summer. It's so nice to just float and smoke. We go online and watch TheDailyDank.com, and we go live from the river. We're getting high on weed all summer. The only time we
All right. It was the food. It was my neighbor with food. I shouldn't complain, but my God, man, it's like they know every time I'm on the air or I'm sleeping. Oh, my doorbell. I have my house was like 1920. It was made, and it was built, I should say. And my doorbell is fucking an old fucking school, like, eh, like the way it fucking rings. And it's jarring, man. It's so fucking jarring. And it just puts you in a bad mood immediately. As soon as you hear it, you're just like one of the like fingernails on a crotch board. Like fingernails on a chalkboard. Oh man. But I got some bagels. We love someone knocks on the door, stick the camera in their face. Showtime. Oh man, it's ice. It was. Oh, it was ice. All right, guys, let's get into the show this morning, guys. Let's get into some shout outs. Mr. Crispers is like, motherfuckers, it's 30 minutes into the show and you're just doing shout out. You know what? Actually, Larry, we're going to do first toke of the day. Let's do some first toke of the day for Mr. Larry Man. That's right, guys. Let's get into this, guys. First toke of the day. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah. Who's ready? I know I am.
Sunlight creeps and starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day makes the world okay.
All right, guys, let's get into it. I'm getting into the last of my designer distillate. I need to re-up. This is a grape, guys, so let's do it. First toke of the day. This is for you guys and for everyone keeping the peace out there, guys. This is for people who are taking that beat and breathing in and being like, it is what it is. That's right, guys. This is for you. It is hump day. Let's get through it together, guys. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Crazy smokes that dance and twirl, lift me higher than the world. First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and
Oh, yeah.
Wakey bakey
Wakey bakey time.
let the good times stay. First toke of the day, light that green bouquet.
Ooh, yeah, time for a re-up, but still will work, guys. Still works. All right. Let's get into it, guys. We got our first toke of the day. It is all good. It is all good, guys. Let's do some shout outs. That's right. Mr. Crisper is 30 minutes in and we're doing shout outs. That doesn't fly in his world, guys. Here we go. Let's do it.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The TheDailyDank Dot Com is leading the way. Shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey hooligans here, keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review. Bring in the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the TheDailyDank Dot Com.
All right, guys. Big shout outs this morning. Shout out to Chris Zucchini, wherever he's at, guys. He's in our thoughts and our prayers out there. The prodigal son, Chris Zucchini. Who else? We got Aaron from Australia. We're thinking about you, buddy. Excessive Fours from Australia. Thinking about you too. Barney. Big shout out from Australia. All the Australia crews got out there. If you're from Australia and you're watching this, make sure you blow up those comments. Let us know. Let us know. You're out there, guys. We got a big Australian following. We love it. We love it. What else we got going on, guys? Charlie the Fisherman, Supernova Mike, Chantel, Russ, Jeremy, Mojave Martian, Nancy. Man, I had Mojave Martian. I was like right there. I'm like, Mojave Martian. Oh, man. When it's paid, you know the schedule. The news was showing up on a map of a protest are scheduled. Question: how does one know where they're scheduled? Because they're paid. You're not wrong, Eric. Broken brain of Eric. Hey, there's Aaron. I didn't even see him in the house. I was just giving him a shout out, man. I just giving him a shout out. Aaron, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Yeah, big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Big shout out to everyone at McDonald's, Burger King, THC, all the dispensary workers, guys, this morning. Everyone drinking their coffee, trying to come to life, guys. I hear you. I hear you, man. I don't know what's worse, the cold or the heat, man. As far as like your arthritis and stuff like that goes. I woke up stiff as shit. But yeah, big shout out, guys. Let's get into these things. Big shout out to Back to Retro Review, guys. He's got some shows coming up tomorrow, I believe, tomorrow night or maybe Friday morning. I don't know when he drops it, but I usually see it late Thursday, early Friday. Is a podcasting show, guys. Check that out. Budget Podcasting, man. They cover everything. Such a great show. So well produced, too. And then don't forget Back to Retro Review, guys. Check out the latest review. And then the Mod Squad getting crazy. open up packs, doing all sorts of shit, guys. Check out the Mod Squad. And then the Bracket Bastards, guys. Check out the Bracket Bastards and all the things. I'm going to try to be making an appearance this weekend on the Bracket Bastards show, guys. Been a minute since I've been on there. I need to get on there. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Oh, today's Wednesday, man. I keep thinking today's Thursday for some reason. And the week's already flown by. I don't need to add a day to it. But big shout out. Who else we shouting out? Papa Meat. Big shout out to Papa Meat channel. I've been watching a lot of Papa Meat lately. Pretty good show, man. If I had a budget, it would be like Papa Meat. I'll be dropping how to start a podcast video tomorrow with all the great things you. Nice, man, nice. That is a nice checklist. A nice checklist would be good. One group was getting paid $12.50 a day to cause as much chaos. Where do you sign up for that shit? $12.50 a day. I want to be out there fucking causing some shit, getting these motherfuckers all worked crazy. Oh man. Awesome, Aaron. Awesome, man. We appreciate you. Brian, here's a tissue. You got a little Kevin poop on your brown. Brown nosing Kevin. Oh, geez. All right, guys. We got Steven in the house all the way from Tijuana, man. We're worldwide, baby. That's right. All gas, no brakes. TheDailyDank.com. Going worldwide. We got Harvey Hooligans in the house. Nice. Good morning, Harvey. How are you? We got Rosie Key. Rosie Key. Good morning, Rosie Key. She enjoys the summers, man. Rosie Key, what a great person, guys. Her big smile and face. Well, not her big smile face. Not like her big face. You guys know. You guys. Back to retro. What's up, guys? What's up? Good morning. Lonnie. That's right. Riots looting the pot shops. What a shame. Remember, what was it? Was it during the BLM? Or was it or was it just COVID? LA Kush got robbed a couple times. I want to say it was during BLM. LA Kush, I want to say they almost went out of business because of that. Their shop straight up got robbed. I want to say they suffered pretty hard from some stuff like that. And they're not around like they used to be either. LA Kush used to be a big brand, and now you don't see them pop up as much. It could be in my bubble, maybe like other places. LA Kush is still the top dog, but down here, man, they really took a stumble. They went from being one of the top brands probably to I would have put them at least in the top 10 of California brands, LA Kush. Now I probably would put them in the top 100. Just saying. And it could be my bubble. But yeah, LA Kush, man, they took a hit. Who else we got up in the house? Broken brain of Eric. There he is. Good morning, Eric. How you doing? I like the way Steven puts little Easter eggs in his chats. Have you guys ever noticed that? He has little Easter eggs in his chat. Let's see if you can pick it up. We love our salsa. If you want to piss off a Mexican woman, just tell her that her salsa is not spicy enough. Oh, yeah. I was in prison with this guy. His name was Randall was his last name. That's what you go in prison. You just call people their last name. And he was a young guy, man. Like I was young. I was like 22. And so he was probably like 19 because I was like older than him, which was weird. And he was a cool guy. He was my friend in there, hung out a bit. But he would tell me his story. He married a woman and a girl who was a Mexican national, and she spoke a little bit of English. And he would tell the story about how when they would have sex, he would say, "Is tight? You like? Is good?" And I would just laugh my fucking ass off, man. The way he would do it too, because I could just imagine mid session, and she looks up at you, "Is tight? You like? is good. That would throw me off my game completely. Like, is tight? You like? Is good. All of a sudden, she turned Russian. All of a sudden, she's Yakov Smirnov. All of a sudden, what a country! Oh man, I'm telling Jacob Fatu you stole his line. Hell yeah, man, Lonnie, I love you. I love you, Lonnie. All right, what else we got? What else we got, guys? Is tight? You like? Is good? Captain Kush, what's the word? Big shout out to all my prison peeps, man. I was just thinking about that because I did 2 years in a state, and you're in there with a lot of fun motherfuckers, man, and a lot of acquaintances. Everyone's an acquaintance, really. Some people you bond with a little more because they're like your roommate or whatever. You work on the same crew, but for the most part, it's just faces. And I was just thinking about that, man, because it's been 35 years, something like that. 30, been a minute, 30 years at least. Um, and I was thinking about some of the weirdos that fucking like I hadn't thought about in a long time. There was this dude, big shout out to Greedy Greg. This is where prison is where I learned that not all stereotypes are wrong. So when you first get there, you got to live in a fucking tent, like an army tent. And then eventually you get moved into the dorms. The tents suck, man. The tents just suck. And you're in there and you're in there with a bunch of new dudes or whatever. And there was this guy, Greg they called himself Greedy Greg. And he's in there for a minute. And the first thing he fucking does, I remember we weren't friends. I'm just eavesdropping his conversation. And he has his some brothers around. He was a African American guy, and he had some brothers around, and they're all, where are you from, man? I'm from Phoenix. They call me Greedy Greg, and they're doing the whole thing. I roll with East Side, whatever, and they're okay, and they're doing the whole thing, and then he's like, hey, you guys want to see a picture of me and my gold chain? And I remember looking up. You want to see a picture of me and my gold chain. Not like, hey, do you want to see a picture of me and my family? Not like, hey, you want to see a picture of me and my homies? Or hey, maybe little Bob Loco or whatever. No, hey, you want to see a picture of me and my gold chain? Oh man. The characters you meet in prison, guys. There was a chiropractor guy. Was it Cracker? I think it was Cracker. So there was a guy named Cracker. What a great fucking white boy name, right? Cracker. Um, but it wasn't for that. He said that they called him Cracker since he was a kid because his dad owned a warehouse and he would go and yell at the workers and they would call him a little whip cracker. But what a great name for a white boy, Cracker. I thought, wow, that's a good name. But he was like, he had learned to do chiropractor somewhere. And this is prison, so you're just fucking okay. Yeah, I'll give you 2 candy bars to fucking chiropract me up. But he did, man. He fucking cracked my he did all the things. Just such a weird place, man. We'll have to get into that story sometime in prison. The weird people in prison, man. Got 2 kids and only had pictures of his gold chain. He did have kids, like young kids too. But you're not showing people your kids or your girl in prison. Those are 2 things you don't do. You keep that shit to yourself. You just do. All right, let's get back to shout out. Shout out to all the weirdos in prison right now. Hopefully there's somebody. There's somebody. I remember, guys, we'll get back to the shout outs. This whole show is just fucking just talking. I guess that's what it is anyway. I was walking the track, listening to my little headphones on my Walkman, and KUPD, KUPD radio station out of Phoenix. We barely got it. If you went too far on the track, you would lose it. But if you stuck on the circle, you're good. And I remember listening to Kid Rock, Ba with the Ba. The very first time I heard that song was in prison. Rob Zombie, Evil Dead Girl. The concert had just happened in Phoenix. This was 98. And I remember listening to like, oh, it was the craziest show. Oh, and man, maybe there's somebody right now on the track in prison, and they're listening to the Daily Dank, and they're listening to this asshole talk about prison stories. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. You probably shouldn't be on the track this early because it doesn't open till 3, but whatever you're doing, you're in the kitchen in prison. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. The world's moving on out here, but sooner or later, you'll join us back in the real world. Keep it tight and don't drop the soap, buddy. All right. Let's get back. Who else we got? We'll get into those. Crazy fucking prison stories one day, man. Who else we got? Make sure I don't miss anyone. We got Aaron. Aaron in the house, my brother. Who else we got? Captain Kush. Captain Kush in the house. He's doing some cool AI shit. You know what? I want to give a shout out to AI Junkie, guys. Have you guys seen this? AI Junkie. He's a friend of the show. He did a oh shit, what am I doing? Instagram. He did a WWE AI video and tagged them in it. It was for when worlds collide. AI Junkie, there he is. Boy, it went viral, man. So I want to give him a shout out. For sure. I thought that was pretty cool. Where is it at? Did he not post it on his thing? Yeah, he's doing some good work over there. He's doing the whole baby thing right now. You know what I was trying to do yesterday? Shit, I don't see the video that went viral. I was gonna show you guys. Anyway, yeah, he did this cool fucking WWE one where his character, Foo's Gone Wild guy, it's like his wrestling character, is actually backstage with the Lucha Libre wrestlers, and they're like bullshitting and they're like talking to each other, and they're like, it was fucking pretty cool, man. It was a good little thing. So congrats to him, man. AI Junkie, big shout out. Let's see. Eric, fucking Eric. Fucking Eric. Oh man. Oh man, that's yeah. All right, guys, let's get into some wakey bakey news.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey Morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey Bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
Boop, 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 boop. That's weird. Maybe. Okay. Or no? No. AI didn't transfer over. Huh. Anyway, let's get into some news this morning, guys. Let's see what's going on out there. Oh shit, Brian Wilson. 2 minutes ago, guys, breaking news. Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys passed away, guys. Breaking news. Brian Wilson, legendary Brian Wilson, guys, from the Beach Boys, has passed away. Oh man, horrible. Horrible, man. Let's see. Is this the video? No, this is oh goddamn door. All right, give me 1 second. Fucking motherfuck. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna throw up a review.
Hey, it's Weed Wednesday, y'all. 'Cause nothing goes better with a good toke than a good joke. So the other day, I was trying to clean my house while high, and by the time I finished, I ended up rearranging the furniture in the living room and then accidentally taking a nap on the couch. Who knew cleaning would turn into a full-blown art project? You ever look at your plant and think, I'm the parent here, but are you growing, or am I just watching you live your best life? Like, sometimes I think my plants are judging me. I'm like, you know, I water you every week, so maybe you can start showing me some appreciation here. Also, why is it that when you're high, you start deep diving into conspiracy theories like you're on a mission to solve world problems? I had a whole conversation with myself about whether or not clouds are just cotton candy the sky doesn't want us to touch. Anyway, if you're looking for more dank laughs, chill vibes, and overthinking nature, head over to TheDailyDank Dot Com. Catch you later. It's time for the Blinker Challenge.
All right, guys, let's get in. Brian Wilson passed away, guys. Breaking news. Breaking news. Beach Boy Brian Wilson dies. Family at a loss for words, man. He had quite the life too, man. There's a picture of him right there. He was like in a cult, right? Didn't he get like brainwashed from a dude? And he like was separated from his family for years, man. The Beach Boys, man, they got quite the story. They got quite the story. Brian Wilson, the musician who co-founded the Beach Boys, has died, guys. His family announced on Wednesday. We are heartbroken to announce that our beloved father, Brian Wilson, has passed away. The family wrote on Instagram. We are at a loss for words right now. We realize that we are sharing our grief with the world. Wilson's death follows a dementia diagnosis, which announced last year, and his wife died. When his wife died and his children moved him to a place of under conservatorship. Wilson was known as the Beach Boys' visionary, fragile leader whose genius for melodies, or arrangements, and wide-eyed self-expression inspired Good Vibration, California Girls, and other summertime anthems. The eldest and the surviving member of the three musical brothers, Brian played bass, Carl lead guitar, and Dennis on drums. I didn't realize they were brothers, the three of them. Rose up in the 60s from California band to national hit makers to international ambassadors of surf and sun. Wilson himself was celebrated for his gifts and pitted his demons. He was one of rock's greatest romantics, a tormented man in his peak years, embarked on an even steeper path of oral perfection. The one true sound. The Beach Boys rank among the most popular groups of the rock era. Yeah, man. 1966 Pet Sounds was voted number 2 on the 2003 Rolling Stone Best Album of All Time, guys. Only behind Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band. Huge bucket of win, man. He had a tormented life, though, man. He really did. I think he was, I want to say for sure he was involved in some cult or some dude had him brainwashed. It was like a whole thing, and he finally came out of it. And then don't forget the Charles Manson stuff. Not so much him, it was his brother, right? Yeah, crazy. Big man, Horrible loss, guys. Horrible loss. But you know what? That dementia, fuck, man. He's probably in a better place. God bless him. How old was he? 82. That's a pretty good long life. Probably, could have used some other years. But is what it is, guys. Is what it is. Billie Eilish's brother, Phineas Eilish, says he was tear gassed during LA riot protest. Oh man. Let's see what Phineas has to
Time
say.
Grammy-winning musician and brother to Billie Eilish says that he was impacted by the protests in downtown LA over the weekend. He has been very active on Instagram, sharing his thoughts on what's happening around Los Angeles. And he said that he was, quote, tear gassed almost immediately at the very peaceful protest downtown.
It's always
He also
very
adds they are, quote, inciting this.
That's a bunch of shit because everything I've saw has been the opposite. They're almost inciting it by not reacting. Does that make sense? Let's see what else we got here. What else we got? See what else we got cooking in the news this morning, guys. Let's see. What do we got? Man, you know what? This one we could read, but I don't want to. 13 gutting celebrity confessions about how terrible being famous and rich are. Yeah, no, let's not. Let's not go into that. That'll just be bitter. Start to get me rambling about the fucking Rizzler again. We don't want that. We don't want that, man. We don't want that. Let's see here. What else we got happening? Not a lot happening. Superman final trailer shows David Cornsweet doing important stuff. Let's see. Netflix reveals first look at Behind the Band. Really not a lot going on, man. People are staying in because of the riots and stuff. Not a lot hitting with the news, man. Not a lot hitting with the news. Yeah. Quiet day, man. Quiet day. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Let's look at some. Oh, you know what? That's what I wanted to do. Let's look at this new THC Breathalyzer, guys. So this is making news, guys. Man, this is gonna be no good. This is going to be no good, guys. A THC breathalyzer. CU research could lead to reliable cannabis breath tests. Law enforcement will be out full force this summer, guys, with saturation patrol and sobriety checkpoints. Yet 12 years after Colorado and Washington became the first U.S. states to legalize recreational cannabis, police still lack a reliable method for detecting whether someone smoked a joint or ate a gummy recently, whether they're too impaired to drive. Needle in a haystack. Since the 50s, police have measured ethanol in breath, an indicator of alcohol impairment. THC is different. A 2-breath test. They can take multiple samples. I don't know, man. It's still it's getting closer. It's getting closer. I prefer to drive stoned, to be honest. Oh man. I don't know, man. I don't know. That would suck. I knew a guy. He's kind of a piece of shit. This guy Eric fucking got a DUI and was able to weasel out of it because he got a lawyer, got a real lawyer, and because of the laws and because it's so loosey goosey, he was able to get out of it. But man, pretty soon pretty soon that's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case at all, man. Yeah. That's kind of scary too. Fucking weed breathalyzer. I don't want that. I can neither confirm nor deny I like to drive high. Oh man. All right, let's see what else we got. Crazy news, guys. Let's see here. What is this thing? Oh, Google. Google has a whole new thing with the AI. There we go. All right, guys. A historical account of a diet consisting of gasoline and milk. That's right. In a weird newspaper, an article from Oklahoma in the 1920s states 2 men reportedly admitted to sustain themselves on gasoline and milk. Unsurprisingly, this did not end well. Who's drinking gasoline and milk? And what was gasoline back in the day, man? Was what was it made? I know it was made of gas, but did it have was it more solid? Was it more of a fucking harsher thing? Gasoline and milk. Well, you need the milk to fucking soothe the fucking the fucking gas eating up your stomach to coat it, man. Let's see. Based on the provided search results, there is no historical account of a diet consisting of gasoline and milk being common or known practice. While some sources mention milk consumption, we already got you. We already got you. All right, guys. An elderly woman shredding a large sum of money. Say what? A German newspaper reported an 85-year-old woman who shredded 950,000 euros, approximately 1.4 million, before her death, leaving behind a very expensive pile of confetti. The reasons of her actions remained unclear. She's like, fuck these little ungrateful motherfuckers. I ain't leaving them million. I ain't making him a millionaire. This son of a bitch. I'm shredding my money. Fuck you all. Diplomatic immunity. A woman giving speeches on how to give away with murder. Kansas, a woman named Winnie Manson reportedly gave speeches about the best way to shoot one's husband to death, having successfully done so herself and getting acquitted. She advised shooting in the front, not the back, for a better chance of acquittal. If you're going to murder someone and you want to get off, this is what you need. You need bruises. You need to shoot them this way. I had to drink milk when I swallowed gas and try to siphon gas. First and last time. Yeah, that shit will fuck you up. That shit will fuck you up, man. Just like shooting your husband in the front of the head instead of the back. Hey, at least he sees it coming. At least he sees it coming. Suggested cure for skin rash involving gasoline. A 1938 article from Louisiana reported a man was advised to cure a skin rash by filling a tub with gasoline. Yeah. So much could go wrong. And then he fell asleep with a cigarette in his mouth. All right, what else we got, guys? In Nebraska. I've never been to Nebraska. I want to go. It seems like the most boringest place on earth. Omaha. It's just everything about Nebraska seems so fucking I had someone who worked for me who would be like, when I get home to Nebraska, Omaha. You're like, what? In Nebraska, a man successfully registered a pint of beer as an emotional support animal, highlighting the lighter side of bureaucracy, loopholes, and public service regulations. This man was known as Tim W. As he's not in Mexico, he's in Nebraska exposing a loophole, or he's in Mexico exposing a different hole. Whoa! Oh, man. A Japanese town appointed a ninja. A Japanese town appointed a ninja as a tourism ambassador, complete with black costume, sword skills, aiming to boost local tourism in a unique way. I was a ninja one year for Halloween, just like 2 years ago. No, when I was a kid, man, I remember I had a cool little face mask that my mom had made. It had like elastic on it, and we had this giant dog house that someone gave us, giant fucking dog house, and the dog wouldn't go in it, so I used it as my fort. And I remember ripping my ninja outfit on a nail in the doghouse. Horrible. But never once did a small Japanese town appoint me as a tourism ambassador. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hey, Batman loves Robin. Robbing. What's up, Batman? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Oh man, we're just talking some shit. Isn't it considered racist by lots of people now? What's that? Ninja? Being a ninja? Chris Farley as a ninja is coming to mind. Is it? Is that like a equivalent to blackface? There was a podcast, man. I recommend it. If there's any Saved by the Bell fans out there, it's called Save the Max. Save the Max. I think it's called Save the Max. Anyway, it's a comedian, and she goes through every episode of Saved by the Bell, and she reviews it, but she gives it like a real world view. And I remember they were talking about the episode. She had other comedians on there with her. It was these two women, and these two women were like so far left. They were like woke before woke was a thing. It's an older podcast. And they were talking. It was the episode where Zach dresses up like a woman, and he is supposed to be the woman's janitor, and he's in the fucking woman's in the girls' locker room eavesdropping, and that. So they had mentioned, the two comedians, will it ever become a time that dressing up like a woman as a man and not being trans will be like blackface? And I'm just like, what? What? It's Zach Morris. He's in the bathroom. Like, what? Or was it Screech? Or was it both of them? I think him and Screech both did it. Whatever it was. So is that ninja? Is being a ninja racist? I don't know. To dress up as a ninja if white. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be. I never really thought. What about American Ninja? Oh, shit. What about American Ninja? There's like 17 of those movies. It could be, man. It could be. All right. Last but not least, guys, this is for you, Aaron. An Australian man claimed to have been attacked by a kangaroo while out jogging, resulting in a viral video where he defended himself with a boomerang. We got to see this fucking video. We got to see this fucking video right fucking now. Right fucking now. We got to see this video right fucking now. Holy shit. This is real. This is real. This is real. Is this the one? There's a lot of them. Kangaroos are beating the shit out of people over in Australia, apparently. Apparently. There's quite a few stories. Let's see if we can find it on the tube. This looks like a crazy one. Fucking kangaroo finds Australian man's home, wants revenge. Okay, we're gonna have to. We got some kangaroo stuff to look at. I'm gonna 3 days ago. I'm gonna say this might be the one. This, yeah, this might be the one. This might be the one. Let me get this one going. Fucking kangaroos, man. They're jacked too, those fucking kangaroos. A boomerang. I mean, we all do smell offensively. Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, let's get this on here, man. Oh man.
The devastating flood, then a near-death experience with a kangaroo.
He was just a big fella by himself on the side of the road, feeding, eating grass.
Moments later, the agitated marsupial attacked nearby cars before making a beeline for Don.
He was just coming at me flat out. It was sort of like he was just there.
That would be crazy.
The pair ended up in waist-deep water by the side of the road.
I know that's what kangaroos do to drown you or rip you open.
What the fuck? Kangaroos are drowning people and ripping them open? What? 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 Oh man. What? How crazy are we? Aaron, we need you, Aaron. Where is Aaron? Do kangaroos rip people open? What the fuck? And drown
As the
them?
roo held him down, drowning, Don cried for help.
So I started throwing backward elbows.
Neighbour, Christy Lees, witnessed the ordeal from her car.
The kangaroo was on top of him and I could see his head trying to stick out of the water, and it registered to me like, this is really bad. Something really bad can happen in this situation.
Made myself big.
So you got this giant jacked fucking kangaroo holding a guy's fucking head underwater in a fucking puddle? What the fuck world is, what the fuck? And he's afraid he's gonna get ripped open? What kind of alter reality is this?
Throwing my arms around, and at that point it scared it and it took off.
Eastern grey kangaroos can weigh up to 95 kilograms and grow larger than 2 metres. But attacks on humans are rare, with less than 5 people being treated each year for kangaroo-related injuries in New South Wales.
They'll normally have the fight and flight mentality, but if they can't disappear, then that's when they're likely to attack.
Meredith Ryan says people who come across a threatening kangaroo should walk away quietly.
But if it does come for you, fall onto the ground in a ball or on...
If it comes for you, what the fuck, is it a demon? What? If it comes for you, roll up in a ball on the ground and hope it doesn't fucking drown you and rip you open? What the fuck is this thing?
On the ground, and make sure you cover your head and your throat, because that's where the animal will attack.
It's really quite scary what happens, but there is a bit of that Aussie humour in it.
The Mid-North Coast's very own kangaroo Don D. Floss Adams, ABC News, Port Macquarie.
Fucking kangaroo Dundee. Fucking kangaroo Dundee. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. That's crazy. Who knew fucking kangaroos were so crazy, man? We're gonna have to do this again. We're gonna have to do a whole thing. I want to see this one. Kangaroo finds Australian man and wants fucking revenge. This is what I want. This is the one, man. Let's check this one out. He wants revenge. What the fuck are these things? They're demons. Oh shit, look at those claws. Fuck yeah. They would cut you open.
Don't you scratch my window.
That looks yeah, fuck that. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. He looks like a werewolf, man. He looks like a fucking werewolf. Yeah, I would run like a motherfucker. Yeah, you would not.
Don't you scratch my window.
That would freak me the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah. That's some fucked up. What is this? Viral video capture while visiting Arizona. Man saves his dog. Well, it's not from a kangaroo. This isn't a kangaroo, but let's watch this one. We're just getting into crazy videos now. It's what we do. It's what we do.
From Direct D.
All right, guys, just playing. What is that? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, a dog be grounded? You gotta make it. You gotta make it. There you go. Whoa. Oh. Oh, shit. Aww. 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 Yay!
Reluctant prophet saves his dog with help.
Oh, man, that was scary, man. I couldn't even imagine. Fucking, I love Rosie so much, man. Oh, I'd be freaking the fuck out. Let's see. We're looking at kangaroo fighting videos. Oh, this fucking idiot. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
Push him. Push him over.
It's not a huge one.
That's right.
I hope it knocks him the fuck out.
Your knee in the head.
It must be like an adolescent.
Pick him up and throw him.
Those full
Run,
grown
dude,
ones are
run.
scary, man. They're just playing around. Oh shit, did I knock him down? Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. See which other one we can get here. Yeah, I've seen this one. This is a. Look at this one.
You're not filming, I hear you.
Oh, look, he's going for
Let
it.
it go, dogs. Let's go. The other dog's coming.
Yeah. Look, he has him.
I hear you.
Look, he had that dog. Like, he had him around his neck. Did you guys fucking these kangaroos are fucking werewolves, dude? I'm convinced. I'm convinced these kangaroos are fucking are werewolves.
This tourist is getting humped and chased by a feisty kangaroo in an Australian zoo. She runs away until a man comes along to help de-escalate the situation. Despite his best efforts, the roo refuses to back down. Super kicks, clawing, and more aggressive behavior continues while the man tries his best to stop it. The kangaroo continues on even after a teenager comes along to help. As the roo sizes up his new opponent, it carries on with the shenanigans and gets even more aggressive. This continues until the lady staff comes along, and it quietly behaves nicely again. This tourist is getting humped and chased by a feisty kangaroo in an Australian zoo. She runs away until a man comes along to...
That's funny. Dude, look at this fucking thing. Look how jacked this
Have you ever
is.
seen a full-grown kangaroo? These humanoid rats are truly terrifying.
Yeah.
Most kangaroos run from predators, but for jacked males like this one, a devious plot is always a good alternative. You see, when dogs and dingoes attack, Kangaroos seek refuge in the nearest body of water. When these unsuspecting predators follow them, it's checkmate. The males have long, powerful arms and sharp claws, which they'll use to hold a dog or a dingo and push them underwater in an attempt to drown them.
Wow.
So if you're venturing into the Australian outback with your pooch, never let it out of your sight. Have you ever seen a full-grown kangaroo?
Look how fucking jacked that thing is, man. Fuck that. That's a werewolf, dude. That's a fucking werewolf. 100%. That is a fucking werewolf. All right, guys. On that note, I'm going to get on out of here. Big shout out to Batman Loves Robbing. Big shout out. Good to see you on here, man. Good to see you on here. Open door invitation. Anytime you want on the show, come on. Come on. Batman Loves Robin. We go live at 4:20. We go live at 9:30 a.m. and then 4:20 p.m. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. Have a great rest of your day, guys. I just got a package. I gotta do some plumbing work today. I gotta fix my bathtub. I got a new faucet I'm gonna try to install. Should be fun. Should be fun. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your day, guys. You are loved. You are appreciated. Remember, be the difference you want to see in the world. Go hold the door open for that old lady. Listen to the old man story you just did for an hour and a half here. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Go be the difference in the world. And we'll see you at 4:20, guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by TheDailyDank .com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Live long and live high, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Go be the difference in the world, guys. I'm going to go be a plumber, man. Don't look at my crack. We'll see you, guys.
In the ring of life, I've danced with angels and battled fiends.